Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Life is Weird podcast, Boca Raton Edition. Wow.
This is installment number 1.
Wow. This is number 1.
Yep.
Guys, we have Jack Schultz, the Northeast invading the Southeast, Albany, New York invading Boca Raton. We're in South Florida, and this man needs no introduction, but I'll turn it over to him.
You guys know me very well. Welcome back to
The
Life
glue,
is Weird
the
podcast.
creator.
We are back with the Life is Weird
God's
podcast.
the creator.
But here's the thing. I just want to thank Lynn University because they have this wonderful podcast studio, and Justin has the blessing to use it pretty much whenever he wants to.
Yes,
so,
sir.
with that being said, I'm going to have my show back at home, and he's going to have his installment here. And
Yes,
guess
sir.
what? It's the same show.
It's
though.
the same show. Nothing changes. It's staying the same. You know, we've created and cultivated a culture here at the Life is Weird podcast, and I can't wait for us to bring our swagger here. Because when I'm here, I'm an ambassador of us, the team that we've created. And I'm just so thankful that you and I hopped on a call and we made this happen. And I appreciate you having faith in me to have the creative ability to come in here and do my thing, but also at the same time, us work together on this and collab. You know, it's always been us, even since we were younger. So I felt like it was only right to bring you here. And, you know, how are you here?
It's actually kind of crazy. I've been working for almost a year and some change now. And I'll just say it like this. That job didn't work out. And so I'm without a job. And I was like, you know what? I need a vacation. I want to go on vacation.
That's
so you
brilliant.
know what? Like, as soon as I found out that I didn't have a job anymore, I'm like, yo, Justin, I'm on my way.
First person he called.
Literally.
But let's talk about that conversation because I really want to dive into it.
Okay.
So Jack calls me and he's at a low. He's kind of blue. He has the blues and calls.
I wouldn't say I was low. I think
You were
just,
contemplating.
there was a lot of mixed emotions, if that makes sense. Like, I was processing everything, and the first person I called was you.
Of course. And what did I say?
You said a lot. You were just like,
I said
listen.
I said rejection's redirection. I told him that God's divine path is manifesting in his life, that this right now is an opportunity for you to seize. It's not an obstacle. It's your ally. It's aiding in your life. There's no way that God would not position you in the perfect place for the perfect time to shine brighter and brighter to the perfect day, and that you will not see a better yesterday. And that this right here is not a burden. It's a blessing in disguise. And that you will look back at this as this was the moment that God unveiled to me what my life was always supposed to be.
Yeah. And in times of uncertainty, like, we really don't know what is to come. But I think right now I'm just giving it to God. Like, whatever God wants for me in my life right now is what will be, you know? And
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't be here in this podcast studio if I still had that job.
Exactly.
So,
And that just shows you all the impactful nature of this podcast. It is a platform where everybody has a voice. And it's not just us. It's not to showcase me and Jack's ability to sit here and spew words at you. It's so that you're integrated into the conversation. You might be on the other side of the camera, but you're here with us. Because we bring with us is spirit, is soul. It's the soul that we have to want to change the culture by changing every single conversation we have. Even today, Jack will tell you, I bumped into a couple different people and I speak to everyone. I want to know why.
Why do you speak to everyone?
I speak to everyone because everyone deserves to be spoken to. And you never know what someone's going through. You never know. So you have to ask. And everybody has a why. And people aren't a name. They're not. They're so much more than what meets the eye. And that's why even I love the podcast so much.
Yeah. Life is really perspective. Like, everybody goes through life. They have their own story. They carry their beliefs through everyday life. And I love to have conversations with people that I disagree with. Like, as long as you're not taking personal shots, like, to me, like, I love hearing different perspectives. Like, where are you coming from? Why do you believe the way that you do? See what I'm saying? Does it make sense? If it doesn't make sense, I'm going to tell you it. And that's for you to, like.
Do you know who Billie Jean King is?
No, I don't.
She's a woman that played tennis. And she played a man in tennis. And it was all to prove a point that women have the ability to play competitively and to break the norm. And she was kind of the first person to usher in Title IX. My friend Ian Waite, who we will have on the podcast, shout out Ian Waite, shout out Bigger Than Sports. He won the Billie Jean King Award. And it kind of, she came to my attention on my radar because of that award. And, you know, the one thing about her is that she wasn't in it for the rewards or the accolades. She was somebody that pushed boundaries, and she has a great quote. Her quote was, "Pressure is a privilege."
Pressure is a privilege.
Pressure is a privilege.
Word. It really is.
And I think that's
why do you think that pressure is a privilege?
Because pressure does one of two things. Either bust pipes or it makes diamonds.
So what is it going to be?
For me, I'm the type of person to make it. I'm a diamond in the rough. Personally, that's how everyone should think. And if you're pessimistic and you look at the glass half empty, maybe that's not for you, but you're a hidden gem.
Why do you look at the glass half empty?
I don't. I look at the glass half full.
Like in general, like if you are in a negative headspace, ask yourself why, bro. Like,
exactly. Peel back the layers. Get to the root cause of it.
I say it like this: when I got that phone call that I didn't have a job anymore, like I could have went down the rabbit hole and been all negative. No, that's a blessing, bro. I wanted to leave that bum ass job.
Yo, by the way, he is not exaggerating. Me and Jack had spoken about him leaving his job. I don't even know how many times. I was like, bro, I will pay you to leave that job.
I'll say it like this: respect to everybody over there, but I just say it wasn't the right fit.
Yeah, I think that you felt underappreciated.
Yes.
And you're super talented. And that's what frustrated me because I'm your friend is an understatement. I don't even, my brother, seriously. And when I heard about some of the things that were going on, I was like, oh, no. That's below you. That's beneath you. I was like, that is literally beneath you. And so in turn, when I feel like that, I kind of get a little protective. And you know me, I was like, leave that job. You have so much more. Jack's like, I got to pay the bills. But that is for all of you. Like, don't take a job that is less than you. Always shoot for the moon.
I'll say it like this.
Yeah, I want to hear your perspective.
I have a background in like carpentry. Like, so I was working for a residential construction company and we did a lot of cool stuff. I learned a lot from them. They knew what they were doing. They were a good company. They were a reputable company. Their clients were extremely happy with the work that we did. So the reason why I stayed for so long is because I felt like I was learning. And it may not have been the best learning environment for me, but these people had knowledge, and although our personalities didn't mesh well, I tried my best to gain knowledge from them.
Of course.
Reflecting on my experience there, I could have done a lot better at just asking questions, not feeling embarrassed for not knowing something.
Why? Why would you feel embarrassed to ask?
Because every time I did something wrong, it was always my fault. And like every time something would happen, it would always be blamed on me. So like I just wanted to stay out the way.
I think, Jack, thank you for sharing. That is why I've struggled in my life. That's why I posed the question. Because everybody knows to know why is to have power. Because you're in control.
I let their opinions about me and their perception of me affect my work.
Wow.
And like
that happens all the time.
And I would just stay away from them. I would try to like just do my own thing.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear about that though. That must have been difficult. How did you cope? Or how did you address it?
I understood that I was learning. And I don't hate that job. Like I like to do construction. Like it keeps me busy. It keeps my mind active. You know, I don't hate it, bro. Like I love to build things. It's like
you're a really creative person.
I'm starting a brand soon called the Creator Series where like I'm gonna be building things, and what better time than now to launch it? But just like I like doing that stuff, but when you're constantly put down, it feels it hurts sometimes, you know?
Of course.
And wish them nothing but the best. I hope they do well. But this was God telling me it was time to go. This wasn't the best thing for me right now. I got everything I needed out of them. See what I'm saying?
But I don't think you should look at it like that, though. They're serving you. They're aiding in your life. You see, not everyone that we encounter in our lives. You see, this was something I really had to learn. And it took a lot of hardship for me to cultivate this and put this in my repertoire. But I can say this with absolute confidence. Some people come into our lives temporarily.
They served a purpose.
Exactly. And that's why I believe that your perspective is what shapes your perception.
I could look at this one of two ways. I could be like, fuck
of a
them.
situation, yeah.
I could be like, fuck them. They were assholes.
Yeah,
yada,
you really
yada.
could.
Or I could be like, listen, I learned what I took away from that is that I let them affect the way I moved. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, I learned a lot from them. There were things that I didn't know going into that job. I was literally clueless, right? And I learned a lot. And now going into, if I continue down that path, like I feel a lot more comfortable now.
Exactly. Because the things that you fall short on or things that you don't really think went your way, they teach you beyond what you could have learned. That's what I believe. Those are the lessons. It's embedded in what transpired throughout it. But you have to like put yourself in a different place. Like that change has to happen. Because if it doesn't, you get comfortable. And what does that comfortability breed? Contempt. You get contempt. And
yeah,
when
I definitely think another reason why I stayed there for so long was, again, like not like fear of getting another job or like
fear of change.
I wouldn't call it fear. I'd call it like, it wasn't like I was scared to like go out there and get another job. It was like, I know these people. I know they do good work.
It was familiar.
It was familiar.
But
it was comfortable. But it wasn't comfortable at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
No, I know exactly what it was. I know what God life was teaching you, bro. This is what happens. Patterns are key and present in all things. And if you don't look above it, you can succumb to it. And what happened was is that life threw you the last wild card. Because the patterns that you've overcome, you were strong, but you're still fighting that pattern, Jack. I want you to know that karma's not real and grace transcends that and it's above it. But you have to understand that sometimes when life throws you certain things, it's your old self sabotaging you. And that's what was happening.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It just is a reoccurring pattern. And it's like you trying to fight Mike Tyson. The frequency that you stacked up was so connected to you because it had this momentum and it magnified. So do you know what happened? The situations that you're placed in, the events, the people,
It literally
mirrored
reflected
it.
it literally reflected what I was trying to overcome.
Of course. Exactly. And that's why you have to see this as a blessing, because if you succumb to the lower emotions of it, you'll get emotionally swayed. And you know what will happen? You'll affirm the pattern and it will come back.
And that was the pattern I was speaking about for a long time until you came back that summer. It was that. Right
Exactly.
there.
And that's why I'm
you
glad
were saying.
you hopped on the plane and you came to hang out with me. Because, Jack, the only reason why I know that is because I go through the same thing. I want to let you guys know.
I think we all go through it, bro.
Oh my gosh. People, that's a pattern that everyone faces, but they're unconscious to it. Their consciousness can't perceive it.
Let's describe the pattern. What is the pattern that
Okay.
we're talking about?
All right. So you have a belief that you hold as truth. Whether that belief is from society, your parents, or your environment, those are self-limiting beliefs because you have not crafted that belief personally, right? It starts there. Then boom, you attract what you are because everything on the inside is a reflection of the outside. The mental energy, your self-concept, your identity, your emotionally charged thoughts, they all are accumulated to input the energy you put out into the world. Because whatever you put out, you will get back. So you attract that into your life. And when you attract the variables, that is a pattern. And that pattern stacks.
I look at it like this. It's like, okay.
But that's essentially what it is.
We'll use my example. In my past, I've sought validation in others, right?
Okay.
Everyone does.
Excuse me.
And getting this job, right? I was not being validated, right? Boom. And it reaffirmed my belief that I was not good enough.
But you are.
Exactly.
But that's, you see, but you're the cause of every effect. And the cause is your mind. Everything is mental. All is mental.
And eventually I would just get to a point where they would bug on me for messing up. I'd just be like, I'm not defined by my beliefs. I'm not defined by my mistakes. I'm not defined by my mistakes.
You're absolutely not.
And for y'all to sit there and define me for my mistakes is...
it's ignorant.
Yeah.
And that's a huge problem with society right now. We are staring at the barrel of the gun and we're assigning blame to not only ourselves and others. Externalization is blasphemy within yourself. You are walking in a contradiction and you're being hypocritical because at the same time you want better things for yourself, but you're not willing to change. How does that make any sense? You have to be willing to change. The nature of life is change. There's one constant in life, and that's change. And if you become accustomed to hardship...
Literally, the whole existence of life is evolution. It's the makeup of how God created everything. It's evolution, right? Everything's evolve over time. Things become different over stretches
Exactly.
eons.
Even talk about our world.
Were you the same
Pangea.
person that you were 5 years ago?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. You see what I'm saying?
Even the people that are like, the homeboys that you're around and they're like, "Oh, I stay the same."
No,
Bro,
you don't.
no you don't. You think that you do, but you've changed.
Some people are stuck in their ways, and that's like the worst thing you could do as a human being. Why would you want to stay the same?
Jack, I really want to elaborate on this point because I want to speak to what's going on right now with you and me. So I'm never on Snapchat. I have deleted Snapchat. It was a toxic app for me.
Same.
It was a really bad app. Like I would get wrapped up in it and it was not good for me. So I deleted it. But as of late, I've been doing a lot of really cool, interesting stuff. And I've just been posting it. Just because I am testing the waters to see the message that I'm conveying and see how people
It's
respond. Yeah, how it's received. Exactly. And so I've been posting this stuff, really cool stuff. And I have been just not responding, but I've been seeing what people have been saying. I have been half swiping, and I've been seeing what people have been saying. They're like dumbfounded. In the beginning, like I posted one thing a week ago, and then I posted something right after it. The reactions have changed. People are being like, "Justin, are you serious?" People are critiquing me. People are questioning. I haven't been on that app forever. And then when I posted more, they're like, "Oh my gosh, what is this leaf that you've turned? What is going on? What is new?" But there is positivity. But you think about it, I could put my attention to the negativity, or I could put my attention to the positivity. And that's what I did. I fueled the positivity because no matter what, if people are reacting to it, something in their head wants to respond because they're reacting. Whether that be the right way or the wrong way, they're still responding because something inside of them is telling them, I have to comment. I have to say, why is this? Because
So you're
why is it
saying
provoking?
You're saying that you've had such a profound change in your life that
It's shocking.
that it's shocking to people. How I want you to describe that change that went through your life.
Jack, that is a loaded question, but I will sum it up. Revolutionary, dynamic, and dynamic in work. That's my life right now. I've accomplished more in a month than I accomplished my first 2 years in college.
And who do you give
But I've also faced the same opposition, adversity, and everything in between.
who do you give that credit to?
God. God. Seek ye
and God-
first the kingdom of heaven.
God says too much is given, too much is responsible.
Exactly. That's why I've been growing.
He's putting a lot on your plate.
And I'm glad.
And how about let's take a second to elaborate on what you got going on here, because you got a lot of cool stuff going on at Lynn University.
Yeah,
You're
so-
doing amazing things, and
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, bro.
Praise
Seriously.
God. All glory to God. Yeah, I have a lot of projects going on. First things first, I have started to give sermons on my campus.
Amen.
I've started preaching the word, but in a way where I'm showcasing Jesus's message of empowerment. You know what they said after Jesus's first time preaching publicly? They said he preached as one having authority. And that's the way that I speak my message. I worship the Creator. I don't worship what is created. And this world has no authority over me. And the reason why I've been making content is to inspire others to grow, to be at a place where they're co-creating with God. It's a team effort. It's not just you. You know, righteousness is dynamic in work in your life. And that's something that's embedded in your DNA. And when I mean righteousness, I mean that is the nature of God. That's infinite intelligence, pure potential. That is you. Because I can't.
It's almost like you have to.
Because I can't is the biggest cuss word ever.
almost
I
like,
can't is not even a word that should be in your
it's
vocabulary.
almost like look at it like frequencies. We all operate on a frequency, right?
Oh, okay.
You are operating on a different frequency now than you were before.
Of course. Because my energy changed. But that's an alteration of my beliefs. What I hold as truth. The people, the events, the circumstances I place myself in. Everything internally matches the external. I am the embodiment of enlightenment, joy, peace, and bliss. And even when I get, and I'm telling you, it oscillates. Like it's not all high, but it's alchemizing the situation when you get in that low. Because anything that isn't love is a lie. If your life tries to tell you things that are contradictory to what you know is in your nature, you respond. You don't react. You don't get in your feelings. You don't get emotional. And I know that's hard. So get silent. Be still and know God. Meditate. Get in the word. Read. Write. Create. Get in your nature. Because that is who you are at the core. You create. If you need to know how you feel, write it down. Go back. Take a day. You will start to understand.
Meditate.
Contemplate.
And yeah, that's really good advice. So you got so you started preaching.
Yeah, I started preaching. I am part of the school news channel. Well, I'm developing. I'm new to it. I have a story that's in the woodwork. I have a lot of things that are cooking, great ideas. I'm coaching on top of it all.
Coaching what?
I'm self-enrichment, self-discovery.
Wow.
I'm actually going to Propel. Shout out Propel. Propel is an amazing program that helps with the youth here in Boca Raton. And I'm going to deliver Find Your Mission workshop. Tomorrow, Find Your Mission is taking your skill set and your passions and putting them together and finding something within society that you want to change and cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset or a leadership mindset, but not even leaders. You become an agent of change because when your skills mirror your passion and you feel that into your work, you are an agent of change. That means that when you go into situations, you leave things better than before. You're not just a problem solver. You are
an alchemizer.
You alchemize everything. You turn lead into gold. You make the situation better because you're in the center of it. You're an ambassador of God.
So you're doing that. What else?
I'll talk about like a little extracurricular. I mean, I'm on the club basketball team. Shout out club basketball at Lynn. We have a game. I think we're going to Miami. Miami, the Yams. Yeah, we're excited. We had a very difficult season last year. We went to Georgia. We played in a tournament there. We played all these schools, Tennessee, Alabama, but they're all like the frat kids. But it was a really cool atmosphere. It was amazing. But we went 0-12 last year. Yeah. But we're looking to redeem. Yeah, we're looking to redeem ourselves and bounce back and have a good comeback year.
And then you got this podcast.
And then I have this podcast going.
And now you have your own line.
Thanks to you.
The Life is Weird podcast.
Yeah, thanks to you. I really appreciate you.
Thanks to God, bro.
Yeah, no, it really is God.
The fact that, hold on, let's just take a second to think about this, right? Okay, this dude comes home from college. This college, by the way, right?
Shout out Lynn University.
I'm like, yo, we should start a podcast. Boom, 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 boom. We got 10 episodes up right now. A bunch pre-filmed right now. Boom. Then it occurs to him, wait a second. We have a podcast studio at Lynn University. What are the odds of that, bro? How many colleges have a podcast studio?
Not very many. Not very
like
many.
A podcast studio ready to use. Like, this is the most professional podcast. Like, bro.
Shout out George. George, you are amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the team here is amazing.
What are the odds of that, bro? The fact that
honestly, the odds of that is the odds are in our favor because we're highly favored and blessed.
It's almost like God knew.
He orchestrated all of it. He
You know?
orchestrates our steps. Our steps do not slide.
And yeah, it's amazing, you know. And how do you think your line of the podcast is gonna differ from mine?
It's just a completely different angle.
And what might that be?
That angle is, so we talked a lot about, I'll say that it's similar in the sense of we are still getting to the root of why people do the things they do and who they are and what makes them create in their lives, what the world that they have around them, whether that be art, whether that be like really what makes them tick, like their purpose. And also the weird turns that life takes, like their story. But I'll say that it's just a completely different mindset here than Albany, New York.
Elaborate.
Albany, I love you. I love everyone in Albany. People here are so ambitious. They're hungry and they're not humble about it. They're not. They're in your face.
I say it like this: the friends that I surround myself at home are ambitious, but yes, Albany as a whole is a bunch of lazy people. Bunch of lazy people that do like want everything.
I wouldn't listen. I'm not going to get on here and talk bad about my hometown because I'm gonna tell you this: Albany is amazing. I've met the most beautiful people ever, and I honestly love everyone is there. All my friends, my family is still there, and I love Albany. But the thing about it is that I just would love for Albany to reach a point where it's progressing and they're having forward-thinking conversations. I feel like the conversation stays the same. No one really tries to forge ahead or change.
It's like stuck.
It is. Yeah.
How do we,
that's why we started the podcast.
That's my goal on that side, to like dive deeper into like people. Like I love the complexity of life. It's unexplainable, and to try to give people that perspective.
Yeah.
That most people there don't really see or care to think about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's to shed light on a lot of the things that a lot of people don't even think about.
Right.
And just to circle back on your question, I'd say that here is just the perspective is different, and it's the fast lane. I'm in South Florida. It's fast here. A day, you could change your life in a day here. In Albany, I love it because Albany's a process. It's a journey. But here, anything's possible. I think it's the land of opportunity here, especially where I'm located. Miami is 30 minutes away. I am in Boca Raton, Florida. It's a lot of old money, but at the same time, there is a lot of young innovators that are doing a lot of unique stuff. Florida Atlantic University's 5 minutes up the road. They have amazing programs there, amazing people doing a bunch of exciting stuff. I mean, they have football there. There's culture.
Right.
And in Albany, I love that they're gritty, though. Albany gives
it's just different. It's a different vibe.
But that's what I love about Albany is that what they bring is it's that gritty edge. Like when you're from Albany, New York, you have a certain kind of pride, but it comes to arrogance. In Albany, I try to say hi to people. Sometimes I get the cold shoulder. Of course, rejection's redirection, and I don't take it personal because how people respond to me is a reflection of their dreams, of their own reality, and what's going on in their lives. I don't take it personal. Here in Florida, everybody's warm and happy. And everybody wants to talk. And that's one thing that I'll say about South Florida is that here, I've learned so much. But in Albany, I've learned who I can become. I've learned so much here, But Albany,
It's your roots.
oh, it's given me the foundation.
Right. And that's what's so cool. You talked about perspective. Like, the perspective is different here. That's what's so cool about this podcast, because life is perspective. Like I was saying earlier, we all carry different aspects. We all have our own story. 8 billion people have their own unique story that makes them them. And
Yeah. But we all have different worlds.
and we get to share that. We get to try to bring that out of people.
Exactly.
All over the world.
For free.
Word.
Like, we just have these gifts just to give them to other people. Like, anything that you, like a talent that you might have, it's just to be given away. And that's why me and Jack are so happy that this is getting expanded, because all it is.
I just wanted to say thank you all. We just hit 100 subscribers.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I forgot to mention that.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for all the supporters.
Woo!
For all the haters in the comments. I see y'all.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. I
Because
love
if
my
it weren't for
haters.
y'all-
I love
if
my
it weren't
haters.
for y'all, we wouldn't have a platform.
We wouldn't. I love the haters. But your guys are not even haters. I see love throughout all of you. And whoever keeps on commenting those lovely comments and showing the support, keep doing your thing. We're proud of you. Consistency is the mark of greatness.
Listen,
we love that.
You don't got to agree with me. Like, listen.
You can come on this podcast.
That's what
I've said it a million times.
Like, if you, there's a lot of comments I see, that are just like, this is wrong. Okay, I understand that you don't agree with me. If you're going to comment something that you don't agree with, at least try to give me something. Give me, the reason why you don't agree with what I'm saying, and then we can have, a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm encouraging.
Thank you. And I'm encouraging it as well. If anybody sees what I've said on Instagram or on the podcast.
Because at the end of the day, there's perspectives that we don't have. We haven't, someone may have lived life and experienced a different version of life that we can't really see or haven't been able to see.
But that's the power of a conversation.
Exactly.
I have been changed by conversations. And that's why we are inviting more open-ended discussion.
Right.
Is simply so that we can grow as people, because we're work in progress. Me and Jack, there is one person that has the answers, and that's God. And he is someone that not even a lot of people care to seek. And that's tricky, because for those people, I just hope that you find that you can't lean on your own understanding all the time. You can read articles as you can, but the reason why life is so weird is because it's unexplainable. There's certain things that our whole lifetime, we will not know the answer to.
Watch this. I'm about to blow your mind right now. So you see all the trees in the sky, right? That grow from the ground, right? You see all the trees. They're beautiful. Go look at a tree. They're gorgeous creations of God, right? You take a microscopic organism, like a one-celled organism. You put it on that tree. Compare that to the human and the planet. The tree's actually bigger. Let me rephrase that. From that little single-celled organism to the tree is as us to planet Earth. That's how crazy this life is, right? The single-celled organism to that single-celled organism, the tree is the planet. And you know how many trees there are?
Millions.
You know how many? Bro, that's what I'm saying. There's that little bacteria cell. What does that view Earth as? Let's just say that bacteria cell had consciousness, right? What does it view Earth as, right? You can't really see Earth. You see what I'm saying? Its perspective is limited by its size. There's something humans cannot see because this universe is infinite and expanding. You have no idea how big this thing is. We're limited by our size.
We are not limited by our thought, though. That's the one thing that's expansive and dynamic.
And I'm about to blow your mind again. And I might just show you a picture if I remember to edit this in. Did you know that the human brain, if you take a picture of the human brain and their atoms, and you take a picture of the universe zoomed out, they're identical. Identical. You couldn't tell the difference between brain neurons and the universe zoomed out.
What? That's insane.
And if I remember,
how do you know this?
Life is weird, bro. I go down the rabbit hole, bro. Yeah, and that brings made in the image of God to a whole nother level.
Yeah, we're perfect. We are perfect. You are so perfect that God ceased from all creation. He was like, that's done. Can't get much better than that. And I love that because it knows how much I'm worth. How much I am worth. I'm not worth a dollar bill. I'm not worth a car. I'm not worth anything that has been created because I was made by the Creator. I'm not worth anything that has been created. I am beautiful. Oh, wow. We're operating new machinery. This is like so beautiful and lovely that we get to have this opportunity.
Yeah, bro. This is amazing, bro.
This is wonderful. And honestly, this podcast that we're shooting right now is the opener to so much that we have in store.
Word, you're going to see my podcast back at home. You're going to see his podcast here. And I'm going to film some here while I'm here. You see what I'm saying? This is the beginning, bro.
This is the beginning, yes.
This is the beginning, bro. We have 10 episodes up right now. This is a new chapter right here, bro.
We are turning the page, and we're just putting our pen on the first page. And we just are so honored and blessed to have such an amazing
this is the
group of people that support us, that care for us, and all the love and everything that you show towards us is taking nothing but love. Like, genuinely, I want you to come here and I want this to be your outlet. Like, if you're mad, say you're mad. If you're happy, be happy. Share, like, comment. You don't have to subscribe. Matter of fact, you don't have to subscribe at all.
You should, though. You definitely should subscribe.
You should, but at the end of the day, it's like this is a platform for you to have a stepping stool.
Another announcement I want to make. This is also comes with the 100 subscriber special. I'm on Spotify. We're on Spotify.
We
are on Apple Music.
Big trust.
We are on Amazon Music. We are on everything. Right? We are on all streaming platforms. So you don't even have to watch us now. You could just listen.
Yeah, if you don't want to see our faces, you could just legit tune in and you can listen to the audio. And yeah, we are evolving, growing, learning, becoming. And you all are amazing. And I want you guys to know that you're the best, that you're loved, and you're infinite, and you're worthy of all things. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this podcast. Can't wait for you guys to tune in and be in store for so much more to come.